if you want to change your title, Moises Cas. Ooh, breaking news still.
Oh yeah, now my people, it's your guy, the Niger Englishman, and we are back here, One Touch TV settings, and more. We get superstars in the building. Oh, problems day. Don't forget to smash the like button, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We got YouTube royalty on here today. You get me? And the reason, and I'm bigging this guy up because I'm proud of the work that he's done over the last couple of years. He was there when I was in the trenches starting my channel, and he just went. Big Six Bands just went to the next level, and they're doing great things. You probably see him on billboards, TV adverts, and movies soon. I'm trying to get his PA's number so I can keep in touch with him a little bit more. But welcome back to the channel, man like Months from Big Six Bands. How you doing, my bro?
Hey man, it's good to be back, man. I've won Premier League on here. I've won nothing on here. I've done a little domestic double on here, and I've now come fifth on here. So it's like, I've been through it all on this. I've been through it all, man. So good to be on. As I said, we'll talk about some stuff. Obviously, some breaking news from Fabrizio Romano just now. I can read that out, but I'll let you do your intro first.
I appreciate you, my guy.
And
And wait, I'm not. Is this his One Touch TV debut? I think it might be his One Touch TV debut. Anyone that follows me on Instagram knows me and this guy. We have a little bit of back and forth of tagging each other and this, that, and whatever. He's growing on me though. He's one of my favorite Manchester United fans, even though some of his comments are a bit, left sometimes. But I think we might be able to keep it PG tonight. But you never know. Welcome to the channel, man. Like Traps in the building. How you doing, my bro?
Pleasure to be here, man. Pleasure to be here. Debut and that. It's been a long time coming, though. A long time coming, like.
I've invited you on when it's not really a war thing, so we can just talk ball. We can talk about what we think about our clubs. I'm sure, obviously, rivalries might catch fire at some point during the show naturally, but we'll see how it goes, man.
I'm trying to clean my act up on YouTube, man. Everyone just thinks I'm here for the war, man. Like, I actually have good opinions and thought out. People just think I'm here to just do up banter and trolling, man.
I hear it, man. I hear it. We're gonna chop it up today, but Mons, tell us the breaking news, man. Just as we were starting the show, what's come out?
So Fabrizio Romano has just tweeted that Moises Caicedo is in London waiting for the key developments on his future. Liverpool will 100% bid. Then it will also be up to Chelsea. The highest bidder will get Brighton's green light.
Wow. Well, as your club is involved in that situation, Mons, it's only right that we start with you. Do you realistically think Liverpool are willing to spend that sort of money needed to get Moises in, or is it just FSG trying a thing, making it look like they bid for a big player and they missed out last minute? What do you think is going on here?
100% that. I feel like FSG are clearly trying to shut the fan base up by saying, you know what, look, there you go. You say we got no money, look, there's the money. So you think we don't have no money? There it is. I believe this is not Liverpool's first bid. I believe this is Liverpool's second bid. It obviously came out that there was an unknown Premier League club that put in a bid for Caicedo that was above 80 million. I think it was around the region of 85 million. And that club was unnamed. And I think that was Liverpool trying to remain unnamed so that Southampton would look at us and go, wait, man are trying to lowball us for the 50 mil for Lavia. You don't want to go and slap 85 mil for my man. Do you know what? 60 mil for Lavia. How about that? That's what I generally think the way it's gone in it. I think that's obviously everyone's playing chess. Some men are playing checkers. And at the end of the day, I don't really know what's going on right now. I think in the end, it is likely Liverpool probably end up with Lavia. Chelsea probably end up with Caicedo. But I've already said this to the Chelsea fans. The way these men crucified me yesterday, after that news came out, they dipped my head in holy water, bro. They dipped my head in holy water. It was peak for me, bro. It was peak. So today, I'm moving shameless. Bun them man on the blue side, bun them man on the bridge. If I get Caicedo, I swear to God, these men will never hear the end of it from me. You'll never hear the end of it. All you're going to hear is Tyler Adams, you don't know where I'm from, dog.
Oh, shit.
I'm saying, talking about the flipping hey guys, when's Chelsea playing in the Champions League? The Super Bowl, you guys have that? You guys have that?
When's the All-Star game, man? When's the All-Star game?
When's the All-Star game, man? You guys get together and play like this massive game of football? Where we doing this thing? Allow it, man. I ain't hearing none of it. You might have just signed Tyler Adams for 20 mil. If he's going to be starting in your pivots, him and Enzo, miss me with it. Chelsea get a blind for stuff because they're Chelsea, innit? Anyhow, anyone else goes and spends close to $1 billion in the space of a year, it's not getting overlooked. If United spend 600 mil in January to summer, they're getting crucified to kingdom come. If Arsenal and Liverpool do that, we are not hearing the end of it. Chelsea was so bad, man, just got away with it. They got away with being 12th and spending 600 mil that no other team apart from Tottenham could do, and people just look away. Just look the other way. Just turn the blind eye. You know what I'm saying? It's joke man settings, bro. I promise you. When it's Trent Alexander-Arnold, it's this guy's crap, XYZ, he's overhyped, rare tear tear. When it's Reece James, I guess the whole team's playing bad, so maybe we
talk your shit, mods.
What? They were both bad. It's just to say they were
literally both bad. Just say it. Just say it. It's okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, listen, they'll have their little lens. And we'll have Liverpool's lens, and it is what it is, isn't it? You know what I'm saying? I'm older than Chelsea Football Club. How about that? Babyface me, older than Chelsea Football Club. Established in 2003, innit? You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, man.
Talk your shit. And do you know what? Do you know what it is like with Chelsea? Yeah, I wanted to start with Liverpool. Well, as Chelsea are on the top tip of our tongue, we might as well lead with that because you're spot on, bro. You're actually spot on because any of those other teams you suggested spent that sort of money in the duration time, you got a challenge for the title. No one's hearing all that. We've had multiple managers. This has happened. New owners. Nobody's hearing that. And if Chelsea are telling us that it's okay for them to finish outside the top 4 this season after spending that amount of money, I don't know about you lot, but comment section also let me know. I don't know about you lot, but I'm saying that's small club mentality, bro. And they just need to own that they're a small club, bro.
Established in 03. I am older than these, man. People in this chat, yo. But if I go on, they're going to say I hate Chelsea and that. I don't even beef Chelsea like that. Them man picked a fight with me. Then they want to act like, please, like, fight with me. And then the second Caicedo and Liverpool come up, now you want to go shrivel back into your little Stamford Bridge. Allow me. Hey. I don't like being aggressive and on the front foot. I like to just do like right now. Liverpool ain't the ting right now. Liverpool ain't the bee's knees right now. So I don't need to be aggressive. But now I'm here pressing Chelsea, giving them the gegenpress, bro. It's ridiculous.
Hey, Traps. Obviously, like you're a Man U fan, but you know ball. Like, talk to me. Like, whether Chelsea get a Caicedo or they don't get a Caicedo this summer, are they finishing top 4?
I mean, I'm going to be so real with you, yeah. If you look at Chelsea's situation from the beginning, yeah, obviously Bowley coming in and whatnot, pulls the checkbook out and starts buying a whole bag of players, get rid of this man, get rid of that man, whatever, right? Where they finished last season, yeah, is they're saying, it's because the club's changing and it's in a transitional period. Bruv, look at Newcastle. Newcastle was facing relegation. They spent 100 mil, yeah, saved their skin, and now they're in the Champions League. So I'm not buying none of this yet. Their owner don't know what he's doing. He doesn't know what he's doing, bruv, yeah, because you can't be sitting here, but coming up short of valuations, like £2 million short of valuations and that. Dry humping the shit out of Caicedo for 3 months, yeah, and then Liverpool, and now you're prepared to do battle, and Brighton are just basically kicking back saying, listen, the guy don't want us, so we don't care. Highest bidder wins. Now, how did you get yourself into that? I mean, for me, I just think, I don't know what Chelsea fans are expecting this season, but they're in for a rude awakening, and they're not getting anywhere near the top 4. I'll be real. Anywhere near it. Poch should be
with Caicedo, not what for Caicedo. You're not believing in that.
Or without Caicedo, bro. Without Caicedo, they are not finishing top 4. There's too many teams, right, that have been together for a longer periods. More teams are more gelled than they are. I would say that Unai Emery will get Aston Villa cracking way more than Chelsea. That's the truth.
Ooh, that is an interesting take. Comment section, let us know what you're saying. That the chances of Villa again, not new, again finishing above Chelsea. What are you lot saying about that? Do Villa have more of a chance of top four than Chelsea this season? That's interesting, you know. That's actually an interesting one.
Man come in and thought he's playing Championship Manager, bro. Like, I don't understand. Like, honestly, I do not understand. Like, listen, today, yeah, I said it to one of my brethren that support Chelsea. I said to him, listen, I said to him, look, I don't think you lot, I think you lot are doomed, yeah? He said, oh, you're always on the negative. I said, all right, cool. I'm going to take it back here. If you could explain to me what the project is here. If you can explain the project, I will not speak about this.
I will explain the project. I can do that.
All right. Hey, go on. Break it down once. Help us out because we're lost.
Cool. Hire and fire. Hire and fire.
It just stops there.
Because then what they're gonna tell you is they're gonna tell you after that it's a new era. That was the Abramovich times. That was a different Chelsea. Then what you need to do is ask them how many managers they've had in the last 18 months. Then you ask them that question. And when they tell you it's 4, and they're gonna tell you, oh, Potter had loads of time. Potter had way more time than he should have. Then I'm gonna say, if a player has a bad 6 months, what happens to him? No, he doesn't get a chance to make up for it. He probably gets put on loan. That's what probably happens. Tyler Adams has 3 stinkers. He'll be on loan in January. Hire and fire. But they'll tell you it's different because they've got a new philosophy and someone else is in charge. New philosophy, yet £600 million spent. Let me know what's new.
Do you see this Chelsea thing? Like, the reason why I'm not letting Chelsea get away with all the bullshit they're saying is because every transfer window, they're telling us that they're excited about the players they're bringing in. It's never like, oh, shit, I don't know what we're doing. They're always letting us know, oh, yeah, this is player for the future. I see what Bowley's on, boom, boom, boom. And then come out saying that they're not going to finish in the top 6 because they've had 3 managers in the last 18. Like, what's going on here, bro? Listen, you have to make it make sense. Big up Cayenne in the comments, bro.
All I'm saying is, these men have the cheek, to be messaging me, asking me about the fitness of man like Højlund and that, bruv. Go away, bro. Go away. You can't even get Lukaku at your club. You can't even get Lukaku out of here. Lukaku is part of the furniture. Nobody wants him. He's just moving mad. And you think you can talk to me about Højlund's fitness? I'll block you.
Let's okay. I'm gonna try and be objective with this Chelsea team. Look, they brought in Nkunku. He's already injured. I don't know how long for. They brought in Michael Jackson or whatever his name is, Jackson, and they're getting all gassed up about this preseason Michael Jackson. And it's cool. Who else did they bring in this summer? Some Santos, a couple of random youngsters. I don't know. But with all that being said, honestly, man, where do you see this Chelsea team finishing? Before we move on.
They even finish? Right. So I'm going too far. Sorry. My emotions are taking over. You know what I'm saying? So let me be objective. I think Chelsea are finishing 5th.
5th? Okay, so you think they'll sneak that last Champions League space, yeah? Is that with Caicedo?
No, I'm going, listen, right? I'm not doing the if, buts, and maybes.
Okay.
Right, as
regardless.
It stands now, I think Chelsea finished
5th.
Yeah.
Well, do you agree with that, chaps?
Don't let this one game. Sorry, go on.
Chelsea finished 7th, mate.
7th.
They finished 7th. And do you know what it is? They finished 7th. And you know what they're going to have to do? They're going to have to take the pie, the humble pie, and eat that, because you finished 12th last season. This is a project. This is progression. Yeah, Poch needs time. So finishing 7th, you can't complain with that. It's progress.
That's real talk. Like this is what I'll say, because I'm not going to be completely like against the Chelsea team, because I won't lie to you lot. I reckon Poch will have these men playing some good football by the end of the season. Some good football. That's not me saying that they're going to challenge, but they'll play some good football. You see I can see what they're doing. But honestly, I can't see Chelsea finishing any higher than 6th this season. I don't see them back in. I think the next 2-3 years are going to be painful for Chelsea because of all the business they've done. They're going to be expecting, we can go under the radar this season, and then we're going to hammer next season. Watch, man, we're back. I know that's what the fans think, but I just want them to get prepared. And majority of these Chelsea fans will not know who these players I'm naming, but just think about Michael Dewberry, Eddie Newton, Frank Sinclair. Them man there, Dimitri Karin, them man there. That's the days that we're going back to, Chelsea fans, isn't it? When you lot were a cup team, bring some nice foreign players to the Premier League from time to time, win a little League Cup, maybe a Europa from here and there, and that's about it. And I'm not trying to be dark, but it's just your owner don't know what he's doing. Your fan base are confused. Your club started in 2003, so the way you talk about football just doesn't make sense. So you lot do your thing, but just be prepared for pain. And if you think you're gonna get away with all this project stuff during the weekend, during the season, it's not gonna happen. And I don't know if you man remember what was happening at the end of last season. They were saying stuff like this in January, February. They were like, "Oh, we're just trying to get to 40 points. I know our season's done, so you lot can't run me. I already said that our season." Nah, bro, you can't do that Eminem 8 Mile shit with us this season, bro. We're not having it, bro. You lot, we are expecting you to challenge, because if we spent the money you did, you'll be expecting us to challenge, and it just is what it is. And if you don't want us to expect you to challenge, stop chatting like you're a big club, because we're not having that. Pick a side. Are you a small club or are you challenging? Let us know, Chelsea fans. You get me? Let me get into some of the comments. Kyan, big up my guy. Chelsea get back into Europe this year. That's the target. I'm not having that, but I can see them qualifying for Europe. I think you can get in Europe finishing 7th, right? Yeah, you can get there. Yeah, I can see that. Villa have one of the best balanced squads for sure. Obviously, they're not quite the typical top 6, so we're not going to talk too much about Villa. Big up Emery doing his thing, though. Kanebi in the comment section. Traps my when did you lot become guys? What's going on here? Hey, what's going on here, bro? Hey,
Kanebi. Listen, Kanebi loves me secretly, man. Loves me secretly, man.
I saw you lot taking each other's heads off on Tony's stream, and now you're saying my guy. All right, I missed something, but we'll get to that. But Mons, I know I don't know how you feel about talking about Liverpool. But at the end of the day, we got to talk about it. Like, let's just assume. Let's assume Caicedo. Nah, let's not assume that one actually, because that's very likely not going to happen.
No, if Caicedo goes to Liverpool, then
I don't think that's unlikely. You know, I don't think
it's the 100M traps. That's my thing. It's the 100M that I don't know about.
Don't forget what they would have done. Don't forget what they would have done with Nunes last season. We thought Man United fans are getting gas, thinking like, yeah, Nunes is coming to us. They just slapped the piece down and he was gone. So don't.
Diaz.
I don't think it's like a Liverpool are the underdogs here. I think this is a 50-50. Do you want him or not? I think Liverpool got the piece to pay for it.
There's little bits in it that do intrigue me. So obviously we're looking at McAllister and Caicedo. They
already got chemistry in it.
They've got chemistry. That pivot there was doing bits. That pivot was on bits. You know what I'm saying? I think Caicedo's on about he's on under 60 grand a week. If One Touch paid Caicedo 80 grand a week, he's probably jumping on here today.
Facts.
Facts.
Brother.
Bro. How about that?
Brother.
So this whole thing about he loves Chelsea, he ain't Chelsea through and through.
And quickly, before you continue, but it's like, from when you guys, we all know this, from when in a man's statement he's saying stuff like, I got a big family to feed. We all know what time it is after that.
You know what, bro? Know, and listen, bro, man don't even hate him for that. How about this?
Yeah.
Man don't hate you for this, you know. Honestly,
at all,
bro. If you want to go where you want to go for your money, cool. But just don't do the twerking. It was Arteta who you admired in January. You was a Man United fan in April, and now during the summer you want the Chelsea move. So which one is it, big man? Which one is it?
Let me tell you something about Moises Caicedo. Yeah, I was doing my trolling thing that I do on Instagram and just searching through it, any comments I could. Bro, I went on some Man City page, but my man's in there liking the pictures, bro. So like, don't go on like, let's not pretend that Moises Caicedo is some diehard Chelsea fan from day. This guy was liking Man City pictures. I will find it, you know, but I'm being serious, bro. This guy was liking Man City pictures and that. He's just
trying to get the bread, bro. That's it. And I ain't mad at it.
He's trying to get in his bag. Yeah. I don't think at this point, I don't even think he even cares if he plays well or wins any trophies. He's just trying to secure the bag for the next 4 or 5 years and make sure his family's good. Because that's what he's saying.
I hear it.
Hey, someone has a question for you in the comment section there, Monts. Barbados MEFC, big him up. Explain to me why Liverpool have money for Caicedo but not for Lavia.
We do have money for Lavia. We of course have money for Lavia. I'll explain why. We was interested in Lavia before we actually sold Henderson and Fabinho. Henderson and Fabinho is a combined £52 million. Now, when Saudi do their deals, their money's all up front. It's not like when Chelsea bought Enzo and they're paying all 40, 50 million in that. Saudi give them money there on the table. Take it or leave it. You know what I'm saying? So in that sense, we've already got 52 million from sales alone. So of course you have money for Lavia in sales alone. My thing is that, as I said, I believe Liverpool was the club that done the secret bid in order to not get pressured to spend more money for Lavia to begin with. Remember, Lavia is not seen as a 50 million player by Liverpool. He's not. But I see him as a 50 million pound player because he's got 4 years left on his contract. But that's why his price is 50 million. He's got 4 years left. Like, if he had 1 year left, it's a different story. It's a whole different. We're having a whole different conversation here. But because a man's got 4 years, that's why prices are inflated. So if we were bidding for Lavia before we'd got the 52 million from Saudi, what's 45 million and 53 million combined? Well, we're nearly talking about 100 mil, aren't we? Nearly. So the money's there. It's just whether these bums at the top of our club want to spend it. That's it. Traps will tell you his owners are bums as well. Leeches at the club, they don't care. It's where the money goes. Whether it's going to go into the club, hey, I couldn't tell you. Don't bet on it. Hey, don't bet on it. I'll tell you that one. Don't bet on it. But the money is absolutely there. Otherwise, Liverpool wouldn't be showing interest. Caicedo suits Liverpool more than he does Chelsea. However, it's not always about who suits what more. It's not always about that. Chelsea fans always go on about how attractive that their project is and how long term it looks so great. As a player, I look at Chelsea's projects and go, bro, you have 3 bad months at that club and you are done. You are done. There isn't time to bed in, time to look good. And Nkunku just done his ACL. If he doesn't come back good for the first 6 months, he's finished. He's at another club.
Gone on loan, live.
He's going on loan. He's going on loan. You know what I'm saying? Right now, the reason they've got Tyler Adams, because right now, first of kin is Conor Gallagher, Draco Malfoy, hairback VO5 blonde Draco Malfoy. That's who's playing.
Hey, Watts is on fire tonight, bro. I'm loving it, bro. I love it.
He is rubbish. He is actually rubbish. So, you know, the money's there in it.
Traps. Let's be honest though, like, as much as everyone was trolling Liverpool about the Lavia thing and blah blah blah, and letting Hendo, Fab, and Milner, all that experience go, if they get Caicedo, that's a game changer. Do they not immediately become title challengers with that signing? And what else is going on? And Klopp being rejuvenated this season.
I mean, speaking from my experience with Liverpool fans, to be honest with you, them getting £52 million for Henderson and Fabinho, bro, they just hit the lotto, bro. I'll be honest. Yeah, they just hit the straight lotto. So anything from here, is up. You know what I'm saying? Anything from here is up. And I just think this is another reason why I feel like FSG will go and get Caicedo, is because they know that Klopp's got enough credit in the bank now for him to go and have a stinky run for a minute, and them fans are never going to jump on his back. So them going to get
I kind of like that, to be fair.
Them going to get Caicedo, they know if it goes left, the FSG they're going to get on FSG's back before they get on Klopp's back. So this could be a thing like, like, we need to just spend this dough, keep everyone quiet. But obviously Klopp knows what he's doing, right? He's lost out on two championships by a point. He knows what he's doing. He knows how to build a team. Yeah, he's built that team arguably from scratch. And yeah, I think Caicedo, it does put them it definitely puts them in the top four argument this season. But I mean, going forward next season, title challenges, obviously with more additions, will be why not? Why not? But obviously,
so you think the
damn, the FBI really got him.
Wait, what?
The FBI, they got him, man. He was about to say some stupid shit. The FBI got him before he started.
Even with the Caicedo thing, the title. Sorry, I'm having a nightmare with my connection.
Yeah, you there?
Sorry about that.
Before the FBI got you. Before the FBI got you.
Am I back?
Yeah, you're back.
Yeah,
You're back.
Before the FBI got you, bro. Oh, he's not back. He ain't even back. Hey, listen, welcome back to One Touch TV. We're here, me and Traps, just running the United and Liverpool show, obviously talking about all the latest business today. You know what I'm saying? We've got all the latest business while Kunle goes and sorts out the Wi-Fi. Obviously, we've got certain business over the Man United side. So, Traps, what are you telling me about Haaland, man? What's going on? 9 goals for Atlanta, you know, looking at the new Haaland, maybe Haaland expectations. Martial's back in training, expecting to be back in the squad. So maybe he's not leaving United. Maguire leaving. What are you telling me, bro?
Well, see, Martial FC, yeah, I thought this was the end of it. I thought Martial FC was coming to an abrupt end this season. He was going to be the first one out the door and done. That's what I thought. But obviously, he's here. He's back in training. He's not reliable. But this is the thing with Martial. He's not shit. He just can't stay fit for love nor money. So Haaland coming in. Haaland, obviously, people say, 9 goals. Realistically, he scored 15 goals in all competitions, and obviously he done his thing in the qualifiers in the Euro, whatnot. Yeah. So for me, I think it's a good signing. We come up because the thing is, right? If we go like Man United have been buying old strikers for years and years and years and years and years now, and everyone's saying, "Oh, they're old, they're done, they're spent forces." Now we've gone and got a striker that's up and coming. People are saying, "Oh, he's not good enough." Or Haaland from Wish, but he don't even play like Haaland. He's got way more to his game than Haaland. I'm not saying he's going to have the numbers that Haaland has.
Hey, Traps, calm down calm down with that way more to his game. Just fall back.
Of course he has. I promise you now, right? I promise you now this year.
Clip him.
When Haaland plays, yeah, you see when Haaland plays, I promise you there will never be a game where he has 7 touches. I promise you there'll be a game. There won't be one game where he has 7 touches. I promise you. Like that's what I'm trying to say.
Will he be as influential as Haaland is with those 7 touches?
That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying he'll be as prolific or he'll be as good as Haaland. But at the end of the day, the comparisons are unnecessary. We don't need them comparisons. But if he's a 20-year-old striker, he's up and coming, whatever. Yeah. I mean, I just think that Man United have bought a young striker. Bearing in mind, Atlanta paid £20 million for this guy, you know, at 18 years of age. So when you're spending that kind of money on strikers at that age, there's obviously some kind of report, some kind of a scouting report that everyone's seen and thought, yeah, Atlanta have got a good recruitment team, and they get good players in all the time. So I'm not really doubting this one here, man. I think this is a good signing, and I actually feel like United again. They might even. I feel that they might. If this Kane thing, I think they might enter this Kane thing. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, traps. You know what Dan is on. You know what Daniel's on, bro. He's not on. He's not on it, bro. He's adding an extra 50 mil if you lot are trying to bid. He's not. No, he's so ignorant. He'd rather take the L of him going on a free than just giving it to you. I think he's stupid like that, bro.
I think I think with the Kane thing, I think. Do you have to remember in the beginning of the transfer, when the transfer window opened, we inquired about Kane, and they said Kane is not for sale under any circumstances. He's not for sale. So there's no reason for us to negotiate with them no more. But I feel like if Bayern Munich reach an agreement saying they're going to pay X, Y, and Z for him, and if we say, we're going to match that agreement, I don't think I think it's checkmate for Levy. I think it's out of Levy's hands, because all it takes is for Kane to say, I want to join United, and if you don't accept the bid because you're getting the money, I'm just going to stay here and leave on a free. Because that's what he's screaming right now. He's saying, I want to sort it out before the season starts. So we'll have to see on that one, man.
Fair, but wait, first of all, big up you, man, for holding it down while I was having my technicals. I don't know how we got to Man United from the Liverpool thing. What did I miss? How did he snuck in Haaland out of nowhere, yeah?
You asked me about Haaland, didn't it? You asked me about Haaland.
Okay. But Mons, I heard you on your channel the other day. Big up Big Six Pants. If you're not subscribed, make sure you go and check that out. I was in the comments section, and you were saying stuff like you can see Liverpool taking a little 4 points off Arsenal this season. Like, where did that come from?
Because you lot are better. You
actually said at least.
Yeah, at least. No, at least. Yeah, we take 4 points.
Where does that confidence come from?
Well, Anfield, you're not beating us, so that's not happening. And at the Emirates, I don't think you guys are gonna turn us over. I think we probably draw at the Emirates and then we beat you at Anfield. I don't think that's like mad.
Based on what though? Exactly. Based on what though?
Based on every time I played you. Every time I played you.
Are you so like this is the thing that a lot of you man have been trying to do on Traps. I don't know if you picked up on it, but a lot of Liverpool man are trying to delete last year like it never happened, you know. A lot of these men are trying to just write off last year. Like, bro, last season happened, bro. We took 4 points off you, big man, and it should have been 6.
I'm aware, and it was you.
And you lost a hell of a lot. It should have been 6. You know, it should have been 6.
Wait, it should have been 6 when Konate missed from 2 yards out. He missed an open goal in the
brother. We lost that. We lost the points. We lost the game. It should have been 6. We were, bro, 2-0 up in the first half. We should have seen it out, bro. Let's be honest. We should have.
That's not Liverpool's fault, though.
No, I'm not. I know it's not okay, but either way, we still took 4 points off you. So how is that? Just because you lost 3 of your most experienced players, bring in a whole more or less a new midfield, but you're confident just because the season started, you're going to take 4 points off us.
No, I wasn't confident. I wasn't confident. I wasn't confident away from home for a lot of games because our away record was so bad. Even when we went to the Emirates, it was a good performance up until Klopp made the stupidest change in the world and taking off Mo Salah for Jordan Henderson and playing Jordan Henderson right wing. That was bummy tactics. That was bummy behavior, and that's what led to the 3rd goal ultimately. But before that, it was 2-2, and it was a close game at the Emirates with a very bad Liverpool. Like a very bad Liverpool. Sorry, chaps. Slap 7 past Man United. A very bad Liverpool. A midfielder, Jordan Henderson, Fabinho, like a bad Fabinho, no bone marrow in his knees, Fabinho, and Harvey Elliott started in that midfield. So yes, you see when it comes to the Anfield thing, I don't want to hear, yeah, cool, you got your 1 point. That's probably one of the rare 1 points you'll see at Anfield. I'll be honest with you. But
I'm coming for free this year, bro. I'm coming for free.
You don't say this every year, and usually it's 4s and 5s.
Now this is the first time I've said it, so that's why it's gonna happen, isn't it?
Yeah, fair enough.
I'm to be honest, I'm quite respectful when it comes. I'm shook of Anfield. Let me not lie to you. I'm scared of that place. I'm not going to lie.
Rightfully so. Obviously, Emirates don't faze me. Emirates ain't no fortress to me. I think what I would say about Arsenal is that in terms of consistency, you are miles ahead of them. You are miles ahead of us right now in terms of consistency. So me saying I'll take 4 points off Arsenal does not mean I think I'm better than Arsenal. Not in the slightest. Like you just have to be silly to think that. So I just feel like in a head-to-head. It's a head-to-head, like like chaps. We're talking head-to-head.
Yeah, you comment.
I believe we can take these man on. I'll be honest. I watched both. This was a bad Liverpool that played these man, and that 3-2 game was a dodgy pen, and that 2-2 game could have gone either way. The worst Liverpool.
I think what Mons is saying is that basically you'll take 4 points off of you lot, but you might take none off Aston Villa. Basically.
Yes. That is it. That is literally it. These man want to get up. Their Viagra is top 6 football. That's these man's Viagra, bro. Top 6 football. But when it comes to the Lutons, the Wolves, hey Wolves, Molyneux, I ain't trying to go there. I ain't trying to go Molyneux, bro.
No, Liverpool make me sick though. I can't lie. Liverpool make me sick because that's the truth. They only ever get up for Man City, Man United. Yeah, next thing you know, they're getting their asses handed to them by flipping Sheffield United or whoever else, or Leeds or something. It's like, yeah, man. Listen, all you Liverpool fans, yeah, enjoy AEK Athens, yeah, this season, yeah, because you lot deserve it, bruv. Yeah, you lot deserve it. You lot have been running on this. Yeah, we beat you lot. Bruv, get some consistency behind you, bruv. That's the truth. Because it's annoying. It's like you lot didn't like last season.
That's what we was though, chaps. We was consistent. We was mad before we was mad consistent, and then obviously last season happened, didn't it? Last season happened. But before that, we was mad consistent. I just don't know. I believe there was a change in tactic. It was bringing again. If I start talking about Nunes, they're gonna call me negative. They're gonna get me on. They're gonna get onto me again, and I can't be asked to fight, man. Today it's Thursday night.
You don't rate Nunes,
huh?
You don't rate Nunes.
Not good enough. Not good enough.
Swear down.
He's not.
I think he's good still. I can't lie.
Because you don't play for your club. Because you don't play for your club.
No, do you know what is with Nunes? I just think Nunes coming to the league when Haaland is just smashing up the place, it's just a bad reflection on him, bruv. That's the truth.
He scored 9 Premier League goals.
How much he scored in total?
15.
That is not bad for a first season, you know.
Okay, then why did Gakpo come in and immediately take his place? Why is he fifth choice? Why is he fifth choice attacker? Why is he fifth choice attacker for Liverpool?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
And that's not me.
I don't know.
That's the Liverpool hierarchy. Those are the man with the degrees.
I don't know, man. But I just thought him scoring what 15, 16 or whatever, how many goals he scored. I just thought that's a decent first season, mate, for someone who's never played in the league before. Considering he headbutted the man and missed a couple games and done all that stupidness in the beginning as well.
Bro, his goals will come in little spread moments. Like if you see that, like the amount of chances man misses, man just keep telling me, oh, Monts, this guy is cold. So even those then when I say he's not that good, they say Monts, shut up, he's for the future. Well, which one is it? Is he the guy now or is he for the future?
He's for now.
He ain't the guy now.
He's for now still, but you know what? For me, he just gets bare chances though. Bare chances. Like when I see, he gets a ridiculous amount of chances. It's like, bro, how can he not? Like, how can he not improve on last season? I can't see it. I think Nunes will get like 25 this season. That's what I think.
Listen, I hear the 50 because 15 on paper doesn't actually look that bad, and it don't look that bad. But when you're scoring 9 in the Premier League, underwhelming, highest missed chances, and what you're doing is getting more of the chances than most salaries. Come off the pitch, brother. Come off the pitch. Come off the pitch, man. He's not. Cool. Is he a better finisher than Diogo Jota?
No, probably not. No.
Is he a better header of the ball than Diogo Jota?
I don't think he had. Is he even?
Is he a better header of the ball than Diogo Jota? He's not. Right. Cool. Does he have a better weak foot than Jota?
I don't know.
Yeah, Jota slaps it left foot regularly. Is he a better dribbler than Jota?
I don't know. Maybe.
Oh, no. Nunes can't dribble. Kick and run.
He's quick though.
Yeah, Nunes is faster and stronger than Jota. So have you noticed how everything we've spoken about Nunes is off the ball? You ask me what that kid's good at, you'll tell me everything apart from the football. Now, is there a space for him at Liverpool Football Club? Yes, in the Origi role. That's fine. In the Origi. When I said Nunes is close to Origi, they slaughtered me. Big up TJ Warren, but they slaughtered me.
Man says, I guess, you know. He must be an Arsenal fan. Big up TJ Warren.
It is what it is, man. I'm not saying he's a dead baller. I just think where Liverpool needs to be, I don't think that's... Klopp loves a false 9. Gakpo plays the false 9 role well. And at this moment in time, Nunes got moved out to the left because he couldn't play the false 9. Diaz came back, better winger than Nunes is. Jota plays on the left also. So again, out of all... Firmino barely played in the season and got more goals and assists in the league. Where does he fit? He's bottom of the pecking order for Liverpool staffers. He's bottom. He's bottom. So for me, he needs to go play in Europa and do his thing and earn his way back into the team. That's what he needs to do. So I think he'd cook at United, chaps. I think he cooks at United.
No, we don't want him, man. You can keep him still.
Hey, do you know what? I'm not gonna lie. Every man that was rinsing Nunes, I think this is going to be a big year for Nunes. I kept telling every man, like, you can run him last season. He's acclimatized into the league, getting used to the Klopp system. But I think there's a player there. And I was telling man from the start of last season, I see him like them type of Diego Forlan type strikers that he's going to score some mad goals this season, like from mad angles, bro. Trust me.
Don't do that.
Don't bring him up for that.
Don't do that.
Bruv, I've done it, bro. I've done it. Don't tell me what to do. I've done it. That's what I see. I see him being them irregular type strikers that scores random, spectacular goals out of nothing, bro. Watch.
Put him like Lacazette or something, man.
What?
Yo,
put him with Lacazette or something, man. Forget all of that. Big Forlan, bro.
Lacazette, you know.
Big Forlan.
You're deep. Hey, I said what I said.
Monts supports Liverpool, innit? He watches them week in, week out. I don't watch Liverpool week in, week out. Yeah, I watch little bits of highlights. I see little things. When they play us, I see what happens and whatnot. But bro, he just broke it down, and for me, boy, I still think he'll get 25 goals. That's what I think. But
why don't you take him over what you've got?
Because we don't need him. We got Højlund, didn't it?
Yeah, and he's not going to cross from Anfield to Liverpool to Man U. Do
you think Højlund's better than Nunes?
Spicy.
Do you know what? Shall I be honest with you?
But we don't want to know what, chaps. We just want the answer. We don't want to know what.
No, I don't know. Because you know what? I'm not going to sit here and say I've watched Højlund bare times and I've done bare reasons.
All right. Here's a better question. Who do you prefer?
Højlund.
Is it because he's a United player, or is
No,
that?
but no.
Bro,
Listen,
you trust an unknown commodity over Nunes. There's your real opinion.
yeah, but the reason why,
Smash the likes for that monster. Big up,
listen. The reason why I would take Højlund over Nunes is because I've obviously watched Nunes do some fuckery, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? I've seen him do it.
There you go. You trust an unknown commodity.
Yeah, but if Højlund's just doing fuckery.
Bro, you're trusting an unknown commodity who is younger than him, with less experience than him, over a guy where you know what you're going to get from. So therefore, that has given me your opinion on Nunes without telling me. What's said doesn't need to be said. So you're telling me he's a good player and he can get 25, but you're saying you trust your guy. You'd prefer your guy that you have. And your guy's not even fit. Donny's injured already. And you're saying you take him over Nunes. So for me, you share the same opinion as me. It's just that because I watch him week in, week out, I get more veins up in my forehead watching him every week. You know what I'm saying? Veins will tense up in my head. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, like bro.
Let's get to some of the comment section. Big up,
player, by the way. I don't think he's good. Like he's not a bad player. He's not crapping. He's not.
Yeah, he's not shit.
Yeah, he's not crap.
Definitely not shit.
Bro, I'd take him over Nketiah all day, man. Big up Nunes, man. Tunnel TV says Liverpool is finished. Eddie, he's answering calls apparently. Dammy says Liverpool is guaranteed Europa for next 3 seasons. Come on, man. Be reasonable, bro. Be reasonable. 7 up, just a little reminder there. Donkeys out at Manchester United. I guess maybe better defense. Do you know what? I don't know how you, bruv. I'll big up United, and I'm never going to use that. I never use them words, but how they've managed to draw out money for Fred, Maguire, McTominay, I'm not too impressed, but Maguire and Fred, the fact that you lot are getting people to pay money for these guys, I rate it.
What do you mean?
I rate it, bro.
What do you mean?
I rate it, bruv. Bruv, you got someone to spend 30M on Harry Maguire, bruv, after the shit show he's been putting off the last couple of seasons, bro.
Maguire is worth that money, bro. Don't let no one bamboozle you into thinking that.
Hey, bro, they've already dropped the money. You don't have to sell. You don't have to do any PR for Maguire. They've already spent the money, traps. You're not part of the negotiations, bro. Allow it.
Listen, he's just not that. He's not United level. He's not United level. Yeah, obviously. He done well for the first season, got nicked, and I don't know what happened to him after that. But yeah, bro, like West Ham, that's his level. He will excel at that club. I'm telling you that now. 30 million quid for them, yeah, that's a bargain. Trust me, that's a bargain for them. What, him and Zuma? Locked.
Shit, I said. Him and Zuma, you madman. Okay, so before we move to really analyze the Man U thing, what you saying, like, months? Where Liverpool finishing this season?
Third.
Assuming that they've not done all their business, but where do you see them finishing? Third. Chaps, what you said? Chaps even went off camera because of that comment. He said, Chaps.
I'm saying Liverpool finish 5th.
5th. I'm gonna go with Liverpool finishing. Yeah, I think they'll finish 4th. They'll finish 4th. 3rd is a bit common. You're getting excited, man. They're not better than United, bro. They'll finish 4th. All right, so Emirates is not a place you come and get an easy 3 points anymore. You're gonna have to fight for it, and my team's ready for it. I hear that, bro. I hear that. We're ready for the smoke at Emirates, 100%. I have Liverpool 3rd or 4th this season. Underrated because of last season. Man U 4th. Fair enough. Salah going to Saudi League after this season. Can't wait to see Liverpool fans' tears. Next season isn't here yet. Let's enjoy him for another year, bro. Let's enjoy him for another year.
Bro, he's done his thing. Lowest GA out of the 5 years he's been here, 27. He can leave whenever he wants, and he'll be lauded as a legend.
Facts. Big up Salah, man. I think the slander on Salah is just absolutely crazy. I mean, I've always backed him. I thought he's definitely one guy I think. Unfortunately, he won't win a Ballon d'Or, but should have won a Ballon d'Or. The form that he was on at one point was just unplayable. So I've got a lot of respect for Salah, 100%. But TJ Warren says traps with the shiny new toy syndrome. That's a good segue. A good segue into the Manchester United segment. What are you saying?
You see that though? Do you see that?
What?
Like people think, right? What? Because we got Højlund and like I'm sitting here basically, like I said, I didn't know Højlund was like that. I wouldn't have done my research about it, and I thought, you know what, it's a good signing. 20-year-old, develop him, obviously, whatever. Bro, but you have to remember this. I had to sit through 5 or 6 months of Wout Weghorst blood. Don't tell me about new shiny toys, bro. Don't tell me about that. Yeah.
I said you was eating roadkill.
When you can sit through 5 months of Wout Weghorst, come chat to me about new toys. Because I'm telling you now, I even said it the other day. I done a pre-recorded the other day, and I said, I remember when it was talking about United signing Arnautovic, yeah, and everyone went mad, saying, no, we don't want him. But looking back on it, bruv, we should have got Arnautovic, bro, because Arnautovic scored 10 goals to Bologna last season, you know. While Weghorst spent more time touching the Anfield badge than he did in the box scoring goals. That's the truth.
Brother, Weghorst is so bad. Burnley, after qualifying for the Premier League, they sent him on another loan, bruv. Like, come on, man.
See you later. Burnley, you know, Burnley. My man thinks he can do posts about thanks for everything, but fuck off, man.
So, but do you obviously it's Ten Hag's second season, and I wasn't too convinced he'd do well last year. And for me, I won't lie to you, Ten Hag impressed me last season because you guys might laugh a while. I just don't think. I don't think Man U were in a position where they could have finished third last season at the start of the season with how it was looking and how it was discombobulated with the Ronaldo situation. A lot of things were going, new manager, a lot of situations. I didn't think he was going to get to third, but he did. Playing, I don't know what type of football he was playing, but he figured out a way to win games and accumulate points. So that's why I was quite nervous about Man U coming into this summer because he's got another window of his players. Do you think he's done enough in this window to challenge for the title? I mean, going from third in his first year, adding 3-4 new players, do you think now he should be considering to challenge?
Listen. I don't know what that statement's about, yeah. But if you're trying to make out that Ten Hag was being lucky or something, Ten
Hag is I didn't rate him as a manager before last season. He's what he did with you lot last season, super it actually impressed, man. I was like, okay, this guy actually is a manager because because the fact that I don't know your style of play and he managed to get you lot to third place, that's incredible, bro. He found a way to make it work and accumulate points. But now I think he's had a whole year with this team, another transfer window. I personally think Man United will challenge. I think the title race will be City, Arsenal, and United this year. Personally,
I think he has to challenge. I think he has to challenge because the way the way I see it is that if you think, I mean, because when he first came in, yeah, I turned around and I said, "Raw." People are saying, "Oh, Ten Hag." I said, "Look, if we're going to do the logical thing here, Poch is someone who'll steady your ship and get you to a certain place. He might not win no trophies, but he'll get you to the top 4. He'll get you consistently into the top 4, and so." If we're looking to do something like that, then yeah, I mean, Poch is the one that will steady the ship. I said Ten Hag is a nobody in English football and has to come here and prove himself. And people, after the Carabao Cup, people think they can message me and tell me about, yeah, what you saying now? Like, what you saying now? Bro, that's not proving yourself, right? So now he's won a trophy. So no one can't banter us about trophy. Well, they can because it's a Mickey Mouse Cup apparently, but charity shields and whatnot. I don't know, but yeah, so now he's come in, he's won a trophy, so he's bought himself some time. Obviously, the fans love him. So right now, he's got himself a midfielder that he wanted. He wanted Mason Mount, he got him. Yeah, he wanted Højlund, he got him. Yeah, he wanted Onana, he got him straight away. All these players that he wanted, he's got. Right. So for me, he has to improve on that position. So I mean, he might not win the title, but he has to be in and amongst it come April.
Mm. Yeah,
that's what that for me. Otherwise, again, I'm going to be like, no, this is falling short because, I mean, no disrespect to you, man's team, but I want to use you lot as an example. If my manager sits there, if it's 4 years down the line from now, yeah, and we're finishing third or second, and the trophies ain't coming
with no trophies,
I'm turning around saying to my bro, listen, fam, you got to bounce, bro. Like, you ain't got 4 years here with no trophies, big man. Like, we just done a 10 stretch. Yeah, we just done a 10 stretch with no Premier Leagues, bro.
You got a Carabao Cup now. He's already got one in the bag, no?
Bro, listen, a Carabao, listen, a Carabao Cup. This is where people get it twisted as well, because I just do it for the banter. Like, you man, because people, obviously fans are fickle in it, and they're like, oh, that's a shit trophy when it's a shit trophy when United win it.
I don't rate that. I don't rate that talk, man.
Yeah, of course, it's a shit trophy when United win it, but it's a good trophy when, I don't know, when Man City win it, because Man City take it so seriously, and Man City have set the bar, and they take every cup seriously.
Hey, Traps, I'm with you, but I hate modern day football fans, the way they try and belittle trophies. And the reason why I say that is because, do you know how hard it is to be a football player? Like, because we all wanted to be one, and a set group of people become footballers. Do you think when they end their career, they look back and see, oh, I got 15 goals one season, 20 goals here with no trophies, they're going to be excited? If they see, I got a Carabao Cup, I got a Community Shield, I got a Europa League, you lot might, for some reason, not like those trophies, but do you know how hard it is? They work every day to win shit. And then people are shitting on their trophies. Big up United for the Carabao Cup last season. Big up everyone, bro.
If you look at man like Wout Weghorst again, yeah, this man assisted in a Carabao Cup final, yeah, and he won the Carabao Cup. That is the highlight of his career, bro. Yeah, do you understand? That's the highlight of his career. So for certain man that's sitting in a room on YouTube and writing on, tagging people and writing, this is a shit trophy and that, I don't know what to say to you lot in it. But for me, Manchester United are not going to be judged on winning the Carabao Cup. They're going to be saying, we need more. We need to win.
For sure.
And that's a fact.
That's a given. That's a given.
Even if we go win the Carabao Cup this season, they're going to call us Carabao Cup merchants and rare. So right now, we need to be winning. For me, a successful season will be in and around the title race to April, May time. Yeah. Finishing within touching distance of the top, even if you don't win it. And the quarterfinals minimum of the Champions League. That's where Man United should be if they're looking to go back to the top.
Okay, so Mons, do you agree with what Traps is saying in terms of they should be aspiring to those things, but do you think that they have the quality to achieve it?
Well, they don't have the quality to achieve it, no. But they should have those lofty expectations because they're Man United. Man United should always have the highest expectation. Always. The expectation should never drop. At their worst, they're still making marquee signings. They have leeches for owners. They're still making marquee signings. The expectation should never, ever drop when you're a Man United fan. So when there are Man United fans that still feel like United should be at a certain place, I don't even look at that sideways. I'm in the Europa League right now. You think I'm happy with that? You think I'm content with certain things? I still think Liverpool should be at the top. It should be Liverpool and United and Arsenal in and amongst it in the Premier League. We're talking historically. Mm-hmm. That's what it should be. But obviously times change and things change. I think with United, with Ten Hag, what he has done well, what he's shown in my opinion is durability. He's shown that when given a certain amount of players and only a few things that he wants, he can still make things work to a certain degree where United are able to play at a certain level and get points on the board. As you said, they can acquire points on the board at a decent rate. Now, acquiring points at a decent rate is not Man United level, but from where they were, again, Man United had to go and watch Wout Weghorst. So they've gone to eating roadkill to eating Nando's. That's what they've been. They were eating roadkill for 6 months. You know what I'm saying? So with Man United, I just feel like now is going to be the real test because Ten Hag is getting more and more pieces to his puzzle. So the normal fan would probably think, yeah, United are going to improve and do better, which is what they should think. But to be honest, as a Man United fan, you back your team. I think this season is going to be a little bit more difficult for United because they were juggling Europa League that I don't think they ever really took 100% seriously. If you look at De Gea and Maguire and Lindelof playing in that game where they fumbled in the Europa League, I think if Varane and Martinez play that game, it's a different story. Of course, Martinez, I think, was injured at the time, but they definitely could have filled it a little bit. They both got
injured in the same game.
Yeah, I believe they probably could have fielded a stronger lineup still, even despite the centre backs. But my point is that with Man United, the philosophy is quickly changing. Now that Onana's walked through the door, Man United are clearly trying to play Erik Ten Hag's way. I think before, Man United were trying to play Erik Ten Hag's way, but he had them playing in a way that was at least sustainable.
That's why I rate him as a coach for that.
Yeah, and that's what you can't hate on that. You know what I'm saying? Because that ain't easy. Certain man have done that. Again, your man done that and came 8th, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Respect to him, man, he's one of the best managers in the league currently. But when your man, not every manager can just go grab their tools.
He did win a trophy, but yeah.
And win a trophy. Like, that ain't easy, innit? But then again, not all man can make all their tools work once they feel like they get them. And that is a question mark that is at the top of my head when I think, right, Man United now want to play a high line. Your line, like it or not, has now pushed up 10 yards. Yeah? Your line is now pushed up 10 yards because you have Onana in goal. From what I saw of your high line is easily exposed because Wan-Bissaka, one of the best 1v1 defenders there is around, is not positionally aware. Varane is not someone for me who can sustain a high line. He will get injured. He does not have that in him anymore. Martinez, bad boy defender. Nothing to say about him. Bad boy defender. Yeah. Luke Shaw, different strokes for different folks. I think he's really good. Other people think he's mediocre. Other people think he's not consistent enough. So when I look at that back line and I look at Casemiro, which is good, it is great to have Casemiro in front of that back line. But I still think even with Amrabat coming in and with Mount there, let's not even say Amrabat right now, just with Mount. I still look at your team and I think if Bruno Fernandes is the heartbeat of your team, that's a problem. Højlund, Antony, and Rashford does not move the needle for me going forward. Rashford still has to be the star man. If Rashford doesn't score, I don't know where the goals are coming from. Bruno Fernandes is a little bit too rash for me still. I feel like Ten Hag had one point. He had Fernandes playing in a role where he was keeping it simple. That is the best Fernandes. Very, very good Fernandes there.
But don't you think he'll be able to do that even better with Mount doing the running for him?
No, because Mount and Fernandes are both very wasteful. Fernandes is scary talented, you know. People don't understand how talented Fernandes is, but his football brain is not talented. I don't care what anyone says. Football brain is not talented, bro. What Odegaard will do in one, it will take Fernandes 7 attempts. But Fernandes has the talent to play that Odegaard ball. Of course he does. Of course he does. He's played some ridiculous passes.
That's an interesting
Bro,
take.
I'm just telling you, listen, I don't know what you're getting at from now, but I'm just letting this very clear. I'm never in a million years taking Odegaard over Bruno Fernandes. I don't care what no one says.
That's fine, but that's fine. That's fine, but what I'm saying is,
fine.
What I'm saying is, I believe that with the back line, I don't believe your back line is sustainable enough to play with this. There's going to be a bedding in period to get used to this back line.
Yeah, of course.
And I want to talk about that bedding in period.
It's mad. You don't just get that because you got a new keeper. You don't just switch to a back line. It works.
This question is probably for traps. Like you see Ten Hag ball. Would you say he attempted to play that in the first couple of games of last season, then revert back to let me just figure out how to make these lot work, or it was just he was figuring out how to make these lots work from the start?
I mean, the first game, if you look at the first game against Brighton, that game, yeah, we didn't necessarily play badly. We lost 2-1. Didn't necessarily play badly. Ronaldo come on and put one on the plate for Bruno. I think Bruno missed a couple of chances in that game, to be honest with you. That game arguably could have went either way. So it wasn't but obviously, like I said, that's his first game. The Brentford game, that game was like, see that game, yeah. I actually sat in this.
You played a very high line in that game, I think.
No, but listen, I went to that game, and that game was like, it was like I was in some different universe. Yeah, it was like I didn't know what was going on.
I was in the multiverse.
I don't know what was going on. Yeah, I'm obviously Brentford because it's down the road. I'm in there. Before I've sat down, it's 1-0, 2-0.
Oh, you went to the game? Oh shit.
Bro, and then obviously my friends next to me said to me, "Oh, this ain't over." I said, "Bro, get the fuck out of here, bro. What do you think this ain't over, bro? Like, this is a capitulation right now." I'm looking for him. I'm seeing him on the touchline. I'm looking for this man. I'm saying, where is this bald man? Where is he? I'm trying to find him because it's quite far away. I am. I see him. He's not even on the touchline. He's just sitting down. For me, I just think in the beginning, I don't think he was doing anything. I think he was just giving these men the rope to hang themselves with, to be honest. That's what I think he was doing. I think literally he was on the thing like, right, cool. You lot can play ball. This is how I want you to play. You lot are the best players. Off you go. And then obviously it didn't work out. Then Ronaldo done his thing, had to get rid of Ronaldo and whatnot. And then obviously at the Spurs game, we started cooking and that. And yeah, man, because you have to remember, after that game, he said everyone has to run. Everyone's got to run because no one ran in that game, so everyone had to run in the training and the training. And then he actually put on the kit and started running himself to let them know that, bro, like this is not me trying to boss you, man. I'm telling you, this is what you have to do. Like if I can do it, yeah, at my 50-odd-year-old age, you lot can fucking do it. Do you understand? And I feel like a lot of these players were prima donnas here. They was thinking Manchester United was at the time obviously going through changes with Solskjaer. Solskjaer was their brethren, and obviously Rangnick weren't really taken seriously and whatnot. And I feel like when he came in, there was a bit of an attitude thing going on there where people think, oh yeah, I'm here at United, I'm a big player, I can do what I half want. And obviously he just brought them back to basics, to be honest with you. And I just feel like in the beginning, I feel like he was just trying to see what he actually had there available. You know what I'm saying? And obviously, but you have to remember when we lost to Brighton, right? Everyone was saying, oh, we got who do we have after that? We had who do we have? We lost again.
Brentford.
I can't even remember.
Brentford straight after.
Brighton, Brentford, and then Liverpool. That's what it was. Brighton, Brentford, and Liverpool. As soon as we lost to Brighton, everyone was like, oh, bruv, you like getting no points for this month. And he managed to turn it around by the Liverpool game. That Liverpool game was not expected to win, at all. Yeah, based on what happened the season before.
But Traps, you see what? Yeah, I hear all these things you're saying, and Mons, you correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe the times that you lot really got dominated were in games where you tried the Ten Hag ball thing a little bit, and maybe just didn't have the right type of players to execute it.
The second they went back to Spicy Oli, ball was when they started getting points. But they'll crucify me if I say that to you.
And this is what I think, because against you, man, I think they had a high line.
But now he's getting the players he wants, so it should work now. So he didn't have the players.
I mean, everyone's entitled to their opinion on that. I mean, you can say whatever you want to say, but
hey, Traps, I've never heard you stammer on the show, bro. But hey,
no,
you got a little bit.
I told you. I told you already. I'm trying to clean my act up. I'm not trying to get irate and argue with man and all that extra stuff. I'm trying to think. But
it's the new you. Okay.
Everyone's entitled to their opinion.
Man, it's better to get irate and argue because it's only football, man. It's only football. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, whenever man gets irate, everyone thinks I'm trying to we hate each other.
No, that's what I'm trying to say. Everyone, do you know what it is? Yeah, do you know it's everyone loves it, man. That's why everyone. That's why you get them little sucky comments in the thing.
To trigger you to something. Yeah.
I'm not giving them what they want today. You're not
like I think KN Box wants you to give it to them. United have made the signings to challenge. They haven't made signings to challenge. They will struggle for top 4. I think he was trying to drill you out a little bit. Big up KN Box in the comments.
But I mean, if we're gonna say United are gonna struggle for top 4, right? Who do you put ahead of them? Because that's it's easy for you to say, oh, United are gonna struggle for top 4 and this, that, and the third. Like you would have said Newcastle was gonna struggle for top 4 last season. Yeah. But who are you putting before these? Because you can't, I mean, if you look at the grand scheme of things right now, you could put City ahead of them, you could put Arsenal ahead of them, you could put are you putting Spurs ahead of them? Are you putting Chelsea ahead of them?
KM Box, be reasonable, man. Come on, bro. Come on, man.
Are you putting who you putting ahead of them? You can't. That's what I'm trying to say.
Nah,
I don't think.
No, I'm with you. I'm with you, Traps. I can't see Man U finishing any lower than 3rd this season. Personally, I can't see it. I believe the jury's going to be out for players like Anthony this season. He needs to show his value. Even though he had a few glimpses last season, he needs to show that he has more than the little cut inside and have it.
But we're not doing this, bro. Like, bro, I'm sure I've explained this to you before.
Bro, I'd let you have your segment. Can I not speak? Please. Thank you. So Anthony, like obviously you paid that amount of money for him, so we got to start seeing something. And he's a Ten Hag guy. He took him under his wing from Ajax and brought him to Manchester United. So we need to see some growth this season. Second season, he's embedded in. Maybe there's a new him. Garnacho is going to step up again this season. Rashford is going to keep doing his thing. So that one got rid of Traps, brother. Hey. No, but it's one of them ones where I see nothing less than 3rd place for Manchester United. And if they finish any lower than 3rd, that for me, that's a disappointing year for the manager they have, the players they've got in, and the potential that the team have. And I know Mons don't agree with me because he thinks Liverpool are taking that 3rd spot, but do you think Man U will push you all the way to the top 3 this season, Mons?
Yeah.
You see them finish, like if you get 3rd, it'll be because Man U are 4th rather than anyone else?
Yeah. I just think City and Arsenal are so far ahead of everyone else that 3rd place isn't even a flex. It's not a flex.
Fair
it's
enough.
Just you're the best of the rest. And the best of the rest, I still think the Liverpool, Spurs, United, Newcastle, Brighton, Chelsea, like the highest out of the man, that ain't nothing to shout about. You want to go back to it's, you know what I'm saying? But people just
Real
don't want to
talk.
hear it. Like, so when people say third and then they go, Mons, what's wrong with you? You're crazy. You're cussing Liverpool. You're always cussing Liverpool, yet you're saying you're finishing third. Yeah, because third ain't a flex. You're just the best of a worst bunch. It ain't a flex. Third place in the Premier League this season is not a flex. It's not. It's Ollie's second place 2 years ago. It's not a flex. Understand? Like, you know what I'm saying? What you want is what first and second. Second, you can flex, especially if you're near to first place because the level's so high and so consistent. I think when I say Liverpool finishing third and United finish fourth, it could easily be the other way around. It could easily be United third and Liverpool fourth. There's not much in it. There's not much in it.
Fair.
Liverpool need to sort out their defense, and Man U need to bed their players and ingrain their style. But
you're right.
But them man employ Anthony on the right wing, so it's crazy to me. It's crazy.
Sancho, man, he's coming back. They said he's coming. He's coming. This is his year.
I get my boy playing.
Bruv, I never said you, Traps. I've never said you. But okay, so I'm gonna go Man U third. Mons is saying Man U fourth. Traps, what you said?
I reckon we finish second.
Second place. Remember you heard it first, guys.
The only reason why I'm saying that is because, like I said, this guy, he's not been back to the mountains, but he's got a few players in that he wants. So I expect him to improve on the position. So a title challenge, finishing second. Obviously, he could do the unthinkable. You never know. Leicester's done it. You know what I'm saying? You never know. No, I'm joking.
Hey, you better. I'm so glad you took that one back real quick because I was about to.
I'm joking. Don't clip me.
Okay, no more.
But listen, I'm just saying, if we end up in the position, I will run my mouth. But don't.
Okay, I know. I trust you. You give us what we want. But big up the comment section. Gloves and Goal Sports. I've not seen you in the comment section before. You say Newcastle, Villa, and Brighton won't have the same sort of seasons as last. The games will catch up to them and inexperience in game management. Personally, I think top four will be City, Arsenal, United. Then a choice between... Brother, stop saying Chelsea. Chelsea are nowhere near this conversation. Out of just pity, I brought them up in the conversation because out of all the top six, I think they're going to be finishing the lowest. And I think even they'll finish below Spurs. I'm not going to talk about Spurs on the channel because I don't think we need to, right? They're not really going to...
I'm just going to let you lot know this from now, yeah? If Chelsea or Spurs finish because remember last season, towards the back end of last season, yeah, half the Premier League ended up in a relegation battle, right? So if Spurs and Chelsea get anywhere near the top four, stop saying that this league is great. This league is shit. It's fucking shit. This league is fucking shit. I promise you that now. This league is shit. Yeah? Don't tell me the Bundesliga, no nothing. This league is shit, bruv.
Nah, City are making this team look like a farmers league. I was going to have a little Spurs segment, but I think that'll be kind of boring because nobody knows who their manager is. Nobody knows who their keeper is. Nobody can even tell me who the striker is. Someone said Spurs signed a new striker, and for the next 10 minutes, he was trying to figure out the guy's name. So it's long, innit? So big up Spurs. big up Spurs. But
they're due to have expressions playing up top next season, bro.
Literally, bro. I think he'll be more well known than the striker they do have. So, boy, Kane's off. Son's confused, but they got Maddison. Kane Box seems to think he's the best creator after KDB. That is a wild take for me. But let's see what happens, baby. Let's see what happens. But I think it's only right we talk about the champions before we close with my club. The champions. Look. I don't know if you lot have heard the nonsense that some of the social media guys have been saying, like, City have been weakened. Like, they're not going to be the same as they were last season. They're going to drop because they're treble winners now. Like, I think it's for the rest of the league to challenge now. See, all of that, bro. I don't know about you, like, I'm not hearing none of that because they gave us the same rhetoric last season as City are weaker. They lost this guy, that guy. City even lent their players to other teams and still did a thing. Do you get what I'm saying? They said, yeah, you lot take our title winners and we'll still do a thing on you. So, guys, Manchester City, easily the favourites this season. Do you think it'll be more competitive because they've lost players, or is it going to be same again?
It'll be a bit closer, but they'll still come out on top. I still think, and that's because I don't think Arsenal has come as far as everyone thinks either. I think Arsenal have made progress, but I think that Xhaka Partey link up was mad, innit? It was actually fucked what they might be doing, innit? And I think to go and replicate that in the same way, I done said it. Rice needs to be in the 6. This Rice in the 8 thing, you man are going to be in for a rude awakening with that one.
We'll address that later. We'll address that one in a bit.
So my point is with that one, I believe the standard between City and Arsenal drop a little bit, but they're still so far ahead of everyone else. It doesn't even matter. That's me nitpicking, and that's what happens when you're at the top. I nitpick because that's what you need to do when teams are good. That's when Liverpool are at the top, people nitpick. You know why? Because we're at over level. So that's more of a compliment, if anything. But yeah, I have them finishing. Obviously, they're putting an £88 million bid today for Paqueta. So obviously they're still
they actually dropped the bid, yeah?
Yeah, so obviously
88 million, you know. West Ham are sick.
For quite obviously, but like obviously they're trying to get another right wing. I think they need a right winger replacement for Morris. I don't think they have enough on the right wing at the moment. But yeah, I still think they're fine. Gvardiol built up that defense a lot. And yeah,
Kovacic's coming in as well, looking right at home in that midfield as well.
Yeah,
boy,
he's been a baller anyways. Chelsea fans just forgot how good he was because he was injured for a year. Just forgot how good he was.
And because Chelsea is shit as well. Like, you know what I'm saying? And you know they're like a graveyard. They're killing man left, right, and center, bro. And they don't want to hear it. But
8 out
look,
of 7. Yeah, go on.
The thing with City, yeah, this is why until the transfer window closes, you can never expect what could happen with this City. Like this 88 million for Paqueta just kind of came out of nowhere. No one was talking about Paqueta with City up until this week, but it came out of nowhere. They can easily just do a little Elise and another man, and the transfer window for City starts to look spicy again. Do you see? Is it business as usual traps, or do you think, as Mont said, it's going to be closer than last season was?
Bruv, listen, people got time, yeah. Looking at City are the team to beat now, yeah. So people are looking at City. We're buying players, and City are not buying players. Yeah, because they don't need to. Anyone that City want right now, yeah, they could just go and get. They don't have to do. They don't have to do it now. They have to, and they look at players that have the ability to play how Pep wants him to play. Do you understand? So for me, it's like cool. They can wait till whenever, because for one, they've got a treble-winning team that's lost what Gundogan, yeah. Who else have they lost? Gundogan and Mahrez. Mahrez is on a bench. Yeah, so
hey, don't do that. Don't do that.
No, he does. He does. Yeah, but he sits on a bench for them. So do you get what I'm saying? It's like realistically,
he's a match winner, though. He's a match winner, certified.
Yeah, cool. That's cool. But they've gone and lost Gundogan and Mahrez, right? So they don't really need to go and be running about thinking, oh, we need to pattern up before. But this is the problem. Like everyone's all these. This is why we're in the problem that we are in the first place, right? Because everyone sits around saying, oh, a City week yet? Can we take them?
I lie.
Bro, no one wants to go out there and say, "Well, let's go get some players and let's try and catch up with these men and actually deal with them." No one don't want to do that. Everyone wants to be like, "Oh, what is Gvardiol going in 2025? Yeah, what? Are these men are weak now, don't you think?" Yeah, no, they're doing all of that stuff. But to be honest with you, City are the team to beat. They've just won a treble, so there's no debate on that. Do you know what I'm saying? For me, I just think, yeah, City are definitely out and out the favourites.
And they're beasts, bro. And obviously, people are forgetting, even though they lost a couple, man, they've got man like Alvarez who's going to kick on. Like, we didn't really see a lot of him last season. I think he's going to kick on. I think bit by bit, I think towards the second half of the season, you'll start seeing Foden more in the middle of the park. I think they're easing him into that because it's going to be his club, obviously, when De Bruyne eventually moves on. I think that's what Pep's just holding him in there, this Manchester boy. Grealish is going to push on as well. Like, obviously, you saw how Palmer's finished against Arsenal on the weekend. He looks like he could be a prospect to fill in from time to time. Like, look, at the end of the day, Pep is Pep. He's an absolute maniac, bro. Like, he does things. I'm to the point where I think maybe he even gave us the head start to test himself. Like, you know what? Let's just see what I could do with this situation. Like, it's like he's playing with the Premier League, bro. I can't see anything other than City winning this title, but I do believe my club are the closest challengers to them, 100%. And I still, after Paqueta, I don't see that being the last bit of business City do before the end of the window as well. I think we're kind of all in the agreement that City are the favourites, clear favourites, and unless if our mentality changes, we have a chance. But who knows? It's a City thing, right?
And just remember, just you being the favourites doesn't necessarily mean you win things. You know what I'm saying, but
for sure,
they are the favourites, innit? But
on paper, they're the favourites.
Yeah,
for sure. So now I guess the City thing was quite easy. Now let's close with my club, Asna FC. So, once I want to address the thing you talked about Rice in it, because a lot of people have been saying this thing. I remember all throughout pre-season and the summer, people have been saying Rice is a 6, Rice is a 6, Rice is a 6, and I hear it. I do hear this Rice is a 6 thing, but I want you to hear me out for a second, Mons. Don't interrupt. Just hear me out, and then you can dissect my comments after, because I hear what you're saying, but. At West Ham, I believe Rice played the 6 because I didn't think they had a better 6 than Rice. I don't think that was where he had to play. I just don't think they had a better 6 than Rice. So he sacrificed the other aspects of his game to fill that role and be the leader for West Ham. But in that position, he done a lot of his work going on that left side, like Xhaka's side, the left side. But I don't know if you noticed, whenever Rice decides to drive forward with the ball, watch it, go and check it. He rarely loses the ball when he actually decides to make them driving runs, innit? Obviously, at West Ham, he didn't get the freedom to do it as much because he was doing the defensive duties. But in a team like Arsenal with Partey there, a better defensive unit, I think he'll have more freedom, but also have more trust in the players around him. So I think he will flourish. I think there's a lot of aspects to his game that we haven't seen unlocked because he's been restricted at West Ham. I believe a manager that can help unlock it is Mikel Arteta. And you can see how excited he is just to work with Mikel Arteta. I don't know what conversations they've had, but you can clearly see how motivated he has been between the conversation with him and Arteta about how he's going to raise his game, the things he has to expect from him. So I do believe our starting midfield will be Partey, Rice, and Odegaard. That's going to be our midfield. And I believe bit by bit, you'll see Declan Rice as an offensive threat grow this season. Although we've not seen it enough, so I can understand the reservations, but I do believe he's at the right age, right club with the right manager to start showing that aspect of his game. I'm going to let you come in after, Mons. I don't know what you think about my argument, but that's why I'm excited to see how he flourishes in the Arsenal team. You're on mute. You're on mute.
Sorry, he's you have to think like that. You don't have a choice.
Fuck you, bro. Fuck, I hate you.
Hey,
Mons is an arsehole. How can you? I've digested all my evaluation. Just said, yeah, you have to think that.
Yeah, but like, what you think this is? The game, bro? This ain't a game. You spent 100 million on this one. Like 100 million. So expectations is expectations. You have to think like that, because if he doesn't do that, then we'll have to speak. We have to have serious conversations. At this moment, you put someone for 100 million, and he's still not the best. He's not the best 6 in your team. He's not. Partey,
but he's not been brought in as a 6. He's been brought in as an 8.
And that is the rude awakening.
I believe.
And that is the rude awakening Arsenal fans and Arteta will understand. Because in my opinion, Rice, if he's playing as the 6, is perfect going forward for Arsenal. Just because you see man driving runs going forward doesn't mean, bro, Xhaka gave you 7 goals and 7 assists from the LCM position. Rice ain't doing that. He's giving you a little bit more defensive stability.
And I'm not mad at you because you've not seen him do it yet. So I'm not mad at you for saying that. But we hadn't seen Xhaka do it before last season either. So let's just hold that.
He does it for England as well. I know Rice can drive with the ball going forward. By all means, drive with the ball forward. I prefer my LCMs making late runs into the box and scoring goals and getting assists. In your system, by the way, in your system. That's what I prefer. Getting the GA from the late runs, not driving through players, leaving a gaping gap. Because if you lose the ball, Partey is exposed. Odegaard's good enough to handle all that stuff on his own. He's good enough to do that. Yeah, Rice can chip in with the creativity, but for me, Rice in the 8 and Xhaka in the 8. I'm talking about the Xhaka from last season, by the way. Mm-hmm. It's not a crazy difference, and it's certainly not £100 million difference either. Like, I'm telling you, Rice needs to be playing in the 6, or you play Partey and Rice as a pivot in the 6. Rice, yes, hasn't been a lone 6 if what you're talking about. That is right. What you said there is spot on, because he was partnered by Thomas Souček. Mm-hmm. So let him be partnered by Thomas Partey, and then you're going to see the best Rice. Put that man in the 8 and let him do the advancing and see what happens. Rude awakening, bro. Rude awakening. Trust me.
Are you on the same page as Mons, or do you see the potential?
No, I mean, I just
look down.
I agree with Monts. For one, like I said, I don't even. I'm trying to be tactful here because the Arsenal fans will get on my back here. So basically,
let us have it, man. Fuck it.
I agree with Monts. Yeah, like it's like cool. Rice, yeah, in the 6, obviously, yeah, calm, yeah. I don't know where this is going with the 8 stuff and whatnot because, like, for instance, yeah, even the Havertz situation, yeah. I mean, last time I spoke about Havertz, it all ended up in near enough violence, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But like these, I just don't understand what you've paid £105 million for. I don't understand. Like, and to be honest with you,
a versatile midfielder.
But look at your position that you was in last season. You was 8 points clear, right? 8 points clear, right? And you obviously effectively self-sabotage yourself out of a title. That's what I think, yeah. So for me, I don't think these improvements, yeah, were actually necessary. I feel like you keep Xhaka, right? You keep Xhaka.
But he wanted to go, bro. He needed a new challenge. Let's be honest.
All right, cool. Even so. So look. Bernardo Silva's been crying. He wants to go from Man City for God knows how long, and he's still there. So like, at the end of the day, they work for the club. The club don't work for them. Do you understand? Like, you can get one more season out of Xhaka. Yeah, you don't need to be looking at Rob. What let us down? Jesus getting injured, and Nketiah's not good enough. These lot, we need to be more sharp at the top end of the pitch. I don't think Declan Rice needed to come then, and I don't think he's going to add anything, yeah, that is going to propel you lot into anything better than what you was last season. That's what I think.
Interesting, man. You lot don't see the vision, and it's cool. And maybe you're saying I need to see it because he's 100 million. I'm not gonna lie to you, Muz. I must see it. This motherfucker, he must perform for me. Like I'm looking at, was it September the 3rd when we play Man United? I'm not gonna hear it. He needs to have the fucking game of his life that day. I'm not hearing it, bro. 100M. I'm not letting him off. I'm not letting him off.
100 million. You already know what it is, man.
Bruv, I ain't letting him off for shit, bro. He's got 10 games, bro.
And he's on fraud watch, whether man like
bro, I'm not even mad at it, bro. I'm actually not even mad at it because for me, I would have rather they put 100M on Caicedo. I was saying that, but I like Rice too. I like Rice in it, but it's Arteta's man. He's picked Rice as his man, so he's got to make it work. KM Box says he agrees with Monts. ESR should have that role. I'm not against that. But Rice gives us options. There's going to be times where, remember last season, we were like, if we don't have Partey, we're lost. Rice is there, so it does add that extra security as the 6 as well. I'm not gonna ignore that. But
do you know what?
I've seen him be able to do both roles.
Do you know what you have to hope? Yeah, you have to hope that Arteta doesn't do this stubborn shit. Yeah, where he wants him to play in the position, and because he paid so much for him, he's just gonna keep playing him. You just need to hope that if it ain't working now, he's got a plan B, bruv.
I hear that. And Arteta has done that stupidness a few times. I don't know if you remember with the Willian thing. He just kept playing him because he was like, I know what I expect from this guy. I hope he doesn't take that stance.
That's what I'm
like. Revert to what's working. And that's why I wasn't too worried about the preseason thing or some of the performances, because I think this is the first preseason where Arteta has known his proven style of play. And this is the first time he had a chance to maybe explore and try a few other new things. I just saw him referring back to type for the Nottingham Forest games after all the changes he's made. But yeah, I'm not going to be one of these shameless Arsenal fans and start getting hyped up about Havertz. I still don't get it. Like when we could have got Kudus for 40 million that can basically play in all the same positions that Havertz can and be a great backup for Saka. I think that would have been better to spend the money.
Let me tell you something. Yeah, see Chelsea Football Club. I don't know what is going on with this, but they have got some kind of dirt, yeah, on the Cronkies or something. Because no matter anytime they want to cash in on a player, they're phoning your phone.
We come calling, bro.
Why are they phoning your phone,
brother? And why are we answering the call, bro? We answer every call, my guy. Yeah, we finally discontinued them when it came to the whole Balogun thing, but. Yeah. Don't worry, Monts. I'm wrapping up now, anyway, man. But this is where I'm at. I do believe we still have some work to do for me to be fully confident that we can win this title. But with that being said, Arteta thinks that we're okay. So for me, I'm not going to accept, we missed a couple players short, blah, blah, blah. He's got to push City all the way for me this season. All the way. If we finish third and people are talking about getting rid of Arteta, I'm not mad at them. I'm not mad at them at all if that's what's happening. But he's got to challenge with City and win a trophy for me this season, man. That's the minimum expectation for me. I don't know what all the rest of the Arsenal fan base are saying, but for me, minimum expectation is he's got to challenge City all the way and win a trophy.
Mm-hmm.
Then if that's not happening, we're having some serious conversations about the guy. And I'm Arteta in, but I'm not Arteta forever. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, it's not like the North London Forever song.
19 years, 4 FA Cups. That don't sound good enough to me.
Facts.
Listen, yeah, I'm just gonna give it to you lot straight because you know how I feel about Arsenal anyway. I'm just gonna say this, yeah. Arteta is your most backed manager ever, yeah, ever in your history of your club, right? So I'm telling you this now. If he don't, win he needs to win the title this season. If he don't win this title this season,
I don't know, but I don't know if he needs to win the title. He needs to,
of course,
like, if we just miss out on the last day or City beat us by 3 points, they're the treble winners, bro. Come on, don't just say it like there's some any team, bro.
I'm not hearing it.
Don't say that there's some any team. So what if he doesn't win the league? He should get sacked. Is that what you're saying?
If he don't win the league, I think you've had year 5 in the project.
No, so you're saying if he doesn't win the league, he should get sacked? Is that what you're telling me, Chaps?
Get out,
nah,
bro.
That's wild. Monza, you on that same page?
I was hearing Jurgen Klopp comparisons this time.
Chill out, bro. Nah, you weren't. No, you weren't. No, you
yes,
were not. Don't. From who?
I was. You know who.
Bruv, you know how I feel about them lot. You know how I feel about them. I'm always in the comments trying to prevent them from getting away with madness. You know, I'm trying to pull I tried to get you to kick Kears off the stream bare times. You don't listen.
You Arsenal man, need to puff out your chest and realize, you lot are you're going to be going into year 5 of the project now. It's time to win something, bro. It's time to win something. 700, 600 million, whatever they've given him now, bro. He has no business spending that money as the caliber of manager anyway. He's built his name off Arsenal. Go and win something now, and if not, Go find a job at, I don't know, Leicester City or something, bro. Because you should be winning something now with that kind of money.
Definitely.
And what you've done last season. I think if he don't win nothing this season, even if don't get me wrong, if he finishes second and wins the Champions League, then
come off it, man. If he finishes 7th and wins the Champions League, I'm not saying shit, bro. I don't give a damn.
If he wins the Champions League, then calm, bro.
Kane could be gone.
Stop. Hey, Kane, get away, get out, brother. It's your time. Go win some shit, bro.
Florian Pattenberg, obviously. So again, I wouldn't say tier 1, tier 2. He says that Bayern, they've got the info that this move to Bayern is looking more likely. As reported, Bayern bosses and Tottenham and Kane's management are in a very good and respectful negotiations today and tonight. Now the deal is on the verge of being sealed.
I won't lie. Not seeing Kane pop up in the North London derby, I'll be very, very excited. Even though we'll slap him up anyway.
It's not set in stone though yet. It's not set in stone though yet.
Hey, we hope though. We hope. But TJ Warren says we looked fine in the 4-2-3-1 Partey Rice at CDM. I'm calm with that. I hear that.
If they're both in 6 is great, but go on, you might put him in the 8 and see how it's gonna work for you, man. Do that, bro.
Okay, I hear that. I'm not opposed to both options. I'm not opposed to just make it work, my guy. Agreed, Niger. He's got to. If we don't win silverware, he's got to go. If we don't win silverware, for sure. If we finish second and win the FA Cup, he can stay.
What again?
He can stay. What do you mean? Like if we come as in, I'm talking about a close second. If the City blow us away and they convincingly beat us, then there's no case for him. But if we take them all the way and he wins the FA Cup, he can stay. But if we take them all the way and he doesn't win anything, nah, man.
You think you can survive? Do you think this football club can survive with another FA Cup? Are you mad? Brother.
I hear you. I
Puff
hear
out your
you,
chest,
but
bro. You spent the money, bro.
I've said
spent the
what
money.
I've said in it. We're challenging for the title this year, but if he just misses out, who do we get in?
That's your business, man. I don't care.
Okay, for F you. And smash the like button, share, comment, subscribe. I've got my team finishing no less than second this season. Traps, what you said?
I said second.
Second, and Monts?
What, Arsenal?
What, not us?
Arsenal, yeah, Arsenal.
Yeah, Arsenal finishing.
Yeah,
Arsenal finishing fourth.
Second.
Fuck you, second. All right, you did so well to get to this part of the show without any Arsenal slander, and you just came into your own.
Though, bro. It's not
fourth.
slander,
You think we're gonna finish fourth, bro? Below you, man. Come on, bro. That's slander.
Honestly,
that's fucking slander.
I just think Arteta right now has nowhere to run. There's nowhere to hide, bro. Yeah,
I agree.
Spotlight.
I agree.
He has to, and I feel like he's gonna do this mad stuff where he's gonna be like, no, he will play as an 8. He will play Havertz. He will play here, and he'll just gonna.
I think that I won't lie to you. Chat, let me know as well. Don't forget to, if you're watching now or later, smash the like, subscribe. But I think the Havertz thing, I think that either elevates Arteta or kills him, bro. I don't think there's any middle ground. He either has to Havertz can't be just okay at Arsenal. It has to pop off. And if it don't pop off, I think that might be the sword that kills my manager. So I hope he has a plan for it. I assume he does, but I'm waiting. I'm watching. I'm here. Eyes are on you because I don't like Havertz. So you guys deliver with this, bro. But guys, thanks very much for joining us today, everyone in the chat. Monts, Traps, thanks for joining me on the show. Traps, great debut. Monts, I hope it's not going to be another 6 months sabbatical from the channel after today. Where can we find you, Monts? Where can we find you? You can also get hold of his PA, Adam. I'm going to get his contact details if you need to get in touch with him. But where can we find you, Monts?
We can find me at Big Six Bants, tribal channel, you just gatekeeping, just arguments, screaming, shouting. So just war over there. You know what I'm saying? It's just the darkness. I've become the darkness over there. It just is what it is. But I think if anyone does tune in, you'll love it, unless we are 9 subscribers for 5,500. So, if you want to help us get to 5.5K, then please do. Just like this video and subscribe to One Touch, and let's get him over to 1K. So yeah, man, love for having me on. And I don't have a PA. This guy's lying. So you just you can find me on other channels as well. That's a mouthful. So yeah, find me.
And guys, that's one thing that I love about Monts. No matter how big he gets, he's humble. He's trying to play his role down, and that's why I love him, bro. Like, big up Monts, man. Each and every time, Big Six Bats, yeah. Traps booming. Hopefully, this is not going to be the only time we catch you on the show. I'm going to be doing a show every Monday called Op Watch. I will hope to see you there representing your team. But where can people find you, my guy?
I will be there. I will be there, and I will love it. Yeah,
I know you will.
You can find me.
Where can we find you?
You can find me on Instagram. You can usually, if you send me a message on Instagram, Trapattoni, you'll find me there trolling someone or in someone's DM saying some irregular stuff that they won't like. I've got a channel. I've just restarted it after about a year. Man United Diaries. That's obviously on YouTube and that. But I just uploaded the video a couple of days ago. But I'm about, man. Come and send me a DM, man. We'll have a chat. Big up.
And hopefully you're going to see a lot more Traps on this channel this season. I'm going to make sure of that. My people, and me. I'm going to get back to being consistent on this channel. Also, check me out on Tunnel TV. We're about to move into a new studio. A lot of great things happening with that channel this season. We only report on the teams that matter, i.e., Liverpool, Arsenal, Chelsea, and Manchester United. So if you didn't get named, no hard feelings. Don't forget to smash the like button, share, comment, and subscribe. Have a great evening, my people, and we'll catch you for the Premier League tomorrow. Peace.